Hey, hey, everybody. We are ready. Back in the sack. Not even really sure what that's supposed to mean, but I've heard that phrase all my life. How are you all tonight? Oh, man, I've been... Ooh, today it feels like the day... I think it's because it rained all day here. Feels like today is just freezing me to the bone. I don't know what it is. Oh, it's just a feeling I cannot shake off. I hate days like today where it's freezing cold. It's like in the 40s Fahrenheit. And then it's just drizzling down rain, or it's just never stopping. Feels like it's pooping on you or something. It's not a fun feeling. That's for sure. But other than that, I'm doing all right. Hopefully you all are as well. What are we building today? Oh, hey, Mike. False advertising. Shut up. I was finding a good spot to place stuff on. And honestly, this straight shot right here, from here all the way to those little obsidian, they sort of like look, what are those called? Parapets. They're the sort of obsidian parapets way over there. I'm thinking that's the sort of length of building I might just make. I don't know. It might even rise above the glass. Ooh, boy, that would actually probably be... That would be in the run for like the tallest building on the disc. At least I think it could be. And in fact, yeah, if I did such a thing, I would probably want to move in a few blocks to like right here. And then so let's stack this sucker. Hey, Ormageddon. I use almost all World Edit, but I do a little bit of freehanding here and there. It just depends. Depends on what I gotta do. Okay, so let's stack this 200 blocks. Do I have 200 blocks to work with? Oh baby, do I have 200 blocks? I've got more than that. Ah, so it ends right here. Let's make it go 300 blocks. No, that pierces through into the middle ring. Oh, rip. 300 was just a little bit too far. Let's try 250 instead. Yeah, that's much better. Gets us about where I was thinking. It's got a 251. Because it doesn't, when I stack, it doesn't count the block I started with. So this should be 251. Yeah. Good, I called it. Ooh, maybe I should sort of make it a diagonal build. Give it a bit of an edge. That could work. Maybe make it go out a little bit farther. Let's see how that looks. Okay. Yeah, that's perfect. I'm gonna have to remove some of these lamp post things, but that should work. Hey, Universe, and hey, Mike, how have your lives been today? I take it, more of the same. I can only hope so. I'm, kind of tired from today, in all honesty. I don't really have much mental energy right now, due to the aforementioned cold and stuff. 784, ooh. No, that can't be right. I only need it to be this long. 28. This is 28? Damn it. I was hoping for an odd number. Oh well, that'll do. It's getting laggy? No, I wouldn't say so. I mean, unless... No, I've got a great connection. Ordinarily, I would believe you, but it's not telling me I've got a bad connection or anything. And it's very good about telling me I have a bad connection, because I've often got a bad connection. So it's, it ain't me. Sorry if you're lagging, bro. But, you know, that's the way the ball bounces. Unless you mean, FPS. In which case, yeah, I could probably stand to turn down the render distance tiny bit. But at any rate, yes, it's a bit laggy. Framey. Ah, that's what you mean. Remember, guys, lag is not frame rate. Lag is connection. But like FPS is a different matter. And yeah, it was getting framey because I was looking toward the center pillar. That place is always going to be framey forever and ever and ever. Even if Mojang wrote the perfect renderer and it had no visual errors of any kind, it would still just destroy your frame rate. Just to look in that direction. You gotta pay for at least $1,000 system to have even the chance of being able to look at the central pillar without just the most minor of inconvenient lag. 'Tis the way it is. Okay. Now I'm thinking I kind of want to make this predominantly an obsidian building. Just because I really like the black on white with like bright, you know, lights sort of contrasting how everything is supposed to be. Something like that. Start by turning these just a little bit more. There we are. Fuck. You know, I think the shaders are like... Shaders are a special treat. I'm gonna use those like at the ends of streams just because like they're too distracting for me building. That is so much better. The bright light especially, it just gets so overwhelming. I know people like them, and they're not bad in the overworld, but like, I don't know, I'd have to change my overall shader preference or whatever. I've got to find what shaders were those. They were end compatible or something. I'll mess with stuff like that later though. Chiseled. It's actually better without the shaders. I know they cause a ton of lag. Let's replace the sea lanterns just because that was a means of counting out the approximate distance I wanted. Now what I could do... Yeah, I think I'm going to put... Actually, I'm going to invert this edge over here and make it run that way instead. Just because I like that. Makes it feel a little... I don't know, more adequate, more appropriate. I don't know. We shall see how it looks. Okay. Yeah, it's not too bad. There, that kind of makes the building look more like a trapezoid. Trapezohedron or whatever. More trapezoidal. That's it. That's the word I was looking for. But instead, I think we will go for... So let's find the dead center first. I always find it's best to build off of a center point. Whenever you try going for something large, keeping in mind where the center is always a good idea. So that's an odd number, 193. So we subtract 1. So that's 192. 90 is 45. So 92 is 46. Plus 100, so that's 96. 96 plus 1. Whoa. 91. 97. Bingo, right there. Okay, so we can measure from here over to here. This should be 96, which it is. And then do the same on the opposite side, and this is how we can determine if we are in the dead center of a large line like this. I'm probably going to go a little more... Yeah, there we go, 96. A little more Bob Ross explainy tonight, just because I feel like that. That just feels right to me. Okay. I'm going to include a gap of about 7 blocks here. And then we're going to make a sort of mirrored trapezoid. But not as long as this one. This is meant to be more of a, I don't know, a complementary building to the first one. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 21. That might put us on top of that beacon, and I don't like that. I want to leave beacons and other things like that alone. Like these pylons, I kind of want to build around them. So we will just shrink it in. So we will move it 10 blocks that way. Okay, that looks like that will probably interfere with this. But that's fine. We can just shrink this down by that many. That might do it. Okay. And then we can copy. And then flip. And then paste without error. Oh, it overshoots the... Ooh, well, if that's the case... Maybe extending it just out the side here It can still encompass the beacon through the top, but it won't actually intervene. Yeah, okay, I can do that. Just like so. I didn't actually take the measure. It doesn't matter. We'll just stack it 50. Nope. Stack 70. I can just finish it up by hand. There we go. Okay. That's a decent little footprint, I think. Now I'm just going to take a small section and make it a scalable, stackable section that will basically be the walls all the way around the whole section here. Let's see now. Every 4 would put that on every 3. I need to know the exact measure of this. $193, that's right. Okay, we can probably do every... what? 190? No. 100 isn't divisible by 3, so 193. Is 193 a prime number? That better not be a prime number. Ooh. Not divisible by 2, not divisible by 4, not divisible by 5. What about 6? No. Wouldn't be divisible by 6. Shit, 193 is prime, isn't it? Yeah, that's unfortunate. Yowza. Prime numbers are very cantankerous. You can't work with them because there's no number that will play nice with them because they're divisible by nothing. So yeah, that's kind of the secret to building is symmetry using repetition to a degree. But problem with that is not every block will be repetitious, or not every set of numbers is repetitious, I should say. So what was that? 4 to 96. That was it. There we go. I overshot a tiny bit, but that's fine. We can make that work. Hey, someone else. How are you doing? I'm alright. You died at 1.6 and rage quit. Oh, I'm so sorry you made it that far, man. Kind of makes you wish you hadn't bothered at all, doesn't it? Oh. I know that feeling. I really do. Not dying on the highway, but like making so much progress and then dying at the last second, and what was it all worth? I'm so sorry. Actually, let's make that. And then that. Or wait, no, because this is not an even number, it's an odd number. So it's going to end... Oh yeah, it should end with that, shouldn't it? Okay. Stack that 96. Okay. Pop. Yes. Perfect. Okay. Okay, so the secret to dealing prime number sets of blocks is to just use singular one patterns that can be infinitely repeated. Because, you know, prime numbers are divisible by 1 in themselves, so that works. Ooh, Do I want to do... No, I think that'll be fine. Let's just do 90 this time, so that should get me the parapet-looking thing. Okay, well, I'm going to keep stacking as I keep incrementing the complexity of this. And I'm just going to have to chop off that last portion down there no matter what, so I may as well save it till the end. Four. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Perfect. And we'll put some nice end rods here as a lighting. Because end rods look really, really sexy when used correctly. Trying to think of a... oh, I know. Something I haven't used in a while. It's not in there. Must be in a box that I killed. Haven't used the polished blackstone button in a while. Oh, the button of sexiness. Okay. Okay, now we stack that 90. Okay. That's getting there. Stack that 96. That should reach the very, very edge. Ah, that's perfect. And then, let's see. Now, what can we put in the middle? So we're going to have more smooth quartz like that. Maybe... No. That's a little better. You know what? Screw it. We've got, something that's a different color than... Well, I thought. I guess not. I'll just get the walls. Guess deep slate tile. I don't know. Is that all the walls we have? I could have sworn this game had more walls than this. Polished blackstone, blackstone, diorite. Oh, we don't have polished walls, do we? Except for a few of the newer ones. You know, I thought we'd had more walls than this added a long time ago. I guess I was wrong. Stack them on down. And stack that as well. And there we go. Now, since this curves, or rather, juts off at a 45-degree angle that way, I'm going to need something here to sort of plug it up. Because this will be open. If not, And I'm going to also copy the pattern and put it on this wall as well. And then I gotta figure out a material to fill in this. I guess just obsidian should be fine. Yeah, that seals it in a little bit better. Makes it feel a little more secured in there, I guess. I don't know. Maybe every other. Yeah, every other row can be filled with an end rod holder. Maybe it doesn't. Oh my god. Undo. Too many. 45? I only changed up to about here. Wait a second. Oh, I messed up. Well, nobody's perfect. So we would actually want to put the sea lantern there. And stack it that way so that it's every other. Just like that. There we go. Jack the Tiger. Hey, jokingly. I don't have a button fetish. Kind of. That's just, you know, a tasteful design. There. Okay. Oh, wait. Oh no, it's the opposite of where it should be. It should be on this backmost. Okay, I see. Aha, yeah. Well, that's easily fixed, but still. Okay, everything is moved. Now that gives us room for an entrance of some kind here. Because, you know, this is a building at the end of the day. Gotta have something to make you go in. Ah, fuck it. Shouldn't have broken all that. I'll leave that as is for right now. That works, though. Okay, and then gotta put something, some sort of a pattern down in this obsidian. So now it's 4 blocks tall. Now that would be overload if there was sea lanterns everywhere like that. It probably would need to be I kind of like the splash of color against the black. Something like that, maybe? Oh yeah, that's pretty good. I will not lie, that's actually not bad. Let's stack that 40 times. Might have to fix the wall. Yeah, that generally is the way it is. Oh wait, that's right. It flips once we get to the center line here. And then we can just copy and flip it and put it over here. That should be plenty. Hey, diluted water, how are you? I've been alright. Today was a pretty slow day, all things considered. Very, very chilly day, though. I don't like chilly days. I felt, especially, I had to run and get gas after I got out of work. And, just being chilled by the rain and the driving winds, ugh. It puts a type of cold in your bones that you can't get out short of a hot bath. It's really annoying. Like, I hate winter. God damn, do I hate winter. If I could get rid of one season, it would be winter. I'd replace it with a spring alternative. And it just gets cool but never cold. That would be great. Spring Part 2, Electric Boogaloo. Oh, that would be wonderful. Doing alright, day was pretty standard. Yeah. Nothing terribly amazing happened today, and I guess that's a good thing. But, like, everything's just getting more and more tense as the day goes on, or the days go on, if you've noticed. Not gonna say from what, but, you know. It doesn't feel like there's any end in sight, you know? Really makes you wonder if we're all fucking doomed or not. I don't know, I guess we are. You get rid of spring and make winter last for... No, you wouldn't, Poncho Hamster. You live in Mexico. You're not used to spring. You just got heat. Heat and rain. But like actual winter... Oh fuck, why did I do that? Undo. Actual winter is like... brutal. I'm sure summer in Mexico isn't any better, but... I don't know, does it get cold in parts of Mexico? Like, surely there are bits of the countryside that have, I guess at higher elevations, that get something akin to a colder season. There have to be. I feel like it wouldn't make sense for there to not be at least a little bit of... little area that you could freeze in. I don't know what area that would be. Because your country almost straddles the equator, so it's not like you have a choice. I guess just the snowier or the higher altitude bits. Yeah, the mountains and the volcanoes, right? Yeah, those places make sense, but like this is a cold that is all pervasive. It's just not the type of cold you're used to, I would bet. I guess really what you're asking for is like an escape from the intense heat. And honestly, I can't blame you. I would want an escape from that too after a while, but like more temperate. More temperate, please. Snow in the city? Nah, that'll never happen. Right. I'm not really saying snow in the city, though. Maybe, well, like I said, maybe let it just cool down a bit. Even that may be asking too much, in all honesty. Who knows? Now this section I want stacked up to 10. Ooh, if I bring this over as it, well, I could shift these out one block. So that way I could get this last post right there. I think that would be a good idea. Yeah, because I'm just going to copy that over anyway, so why not? Wait a sec. Oh, okay. I'm looking right here where there should be some stuff, and it's not there. But I think this was just a bad copy job that I did but didn't catch until it was way too late. Because they should all have knobs like this on the outer edges. And I was like, I know this is close, but it shouldn't have been that close. Okay, that makes way more sense now. Okay. Let's move this over one. So as to fill in. Yes. And then here to here. Okay, good. That shouldn't interfere. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. This isn't... this isn't even the right size. Now it's the right size. copy and then rotate it 180. And I should be able to just stand here and have the same wall pop up above my head. Paste it without air just to be safe. There we go. And it completes. We'll save for this obsidian strip on the wall side here. I think we can just turn that straight into obsidian. Might look a tiny bit off, but I think it'll do. Yeah, that works. All right. So now we got our two complementary, not really, trapezoid looking shapes. Now I kind of wanted to connect them up since they both, you know, taper to the same edge. Something like that. And then just figure a good pattern to follow to tie them together. Oh, wait. 1, 2, okay. Yeah, I was about to say, I know I put 7 blocks between these. So there's a center block. Let's see here. The room became an oven in spring. Oh man, I can't even imagine. Heat sucks, and without proper cooling, it's like being in an oven. Yep. Have to open all the windows. Oh god, yeah, wow. Do you have a ton of bug net in preparation? Because I imagine you need it. Some good bug netting is essential in your part of the world. 3, bam, 1, 2, 3. Okay, that looks decent. Yeah, making this extend all the way up to the glass is not out of the question. Because it doesn't look like it'll interfere with either of these. And could you imagine just this giant black wall existing here? That'd be dope as shit. Obviously it'll have decoration on it, it won't be solid black, but you know, it's the thought that counts. Except when thoughts are counting, then it doesn't matter at all. Okay. Ooh, I like that. And then I can maybe put black stained glass. Will it connect up? Ooh, it does. It's hard as hell to see, but it does connect up. There aren't that many bugs where you live, really. Hey, Mr. Allnet. Never watched one of my streams, just saw it and recommended. Okay. So do you know who I am and where I'm from? Or are you just some rando who has absolutely no idea? I mean, I take it you've heard of Space Valk 3 before. If you just decided to check it out of nowhere. You know, you can't have had zero practical tie-in knowledge. I feel like that's too unrealistic. Yes, of course you know who I've been playing to. Okay, good, good, good. That's what I'm saying. Like, you can't just be some totally random outsider with no practical anything and you're just suddenly here. Like, that wouldn't make sense to me. I mean, I guess it's not out of the realm of possibility, but at the same time. Welcome, Mr. Allnut. Allnet. All nuts. Because you have to be all nuts to be able to play 2B2T nowadays. Where you live, it's too hot in the day and too cold at night. Oh yeah, you live in a fucking desert, don't you? Yeah, it's that whole no moisture controlling the atmospheric temperature. Since you don't have any to really speak of, it fluctuates so wildly from day to night. I feel bad for you, man. I really do, Poncho. Don't eat dank drains. Oh, wow. I love your name, by the way. Dank Drains. Don't I have that Discord server where I post my own gifts or something? Oh, are you talking about Mr. Allnet? Okay. I'm just gonna set this portion to obsidian for now. Actually, it's more like a hill. Have I heard about the favelas? Yes, I've heard about favelas. I didn't know that's where you lived, though. I see. Friend of yours, Andrew. Oh, you're a friend of Andrew's. Interesting. Small world. He sent you a vid of mine that he was in. Oh, yeah. Andor. Oh, God. That was so cool. Andor. The Andor vid was just like a dream come true. Because, like, that was an old legend that barely anyone knew about. And, like, anytime I told anyone about that, they all kind of just wrote it off like, nah, that didn't happen. And mind you, these were people who lived through that time. But they just never, like, this one exploit was just so, I don't know, rare? So difficult. It was not around for long enough for people to really experiment with it. And it also wasn't, like, something people, I guess, thought about. So it just flew under the radar. For a decade, almost, it flew under the radar. I can't believe that. But yeah, getting to demonstrate that with Andrew was just a dream come true. Because I was vindicated. Because, like, all the people who were all like, nah, Jack, that didn't happen. That's not real. I was like, yeah, okay, maybe it is, maybe it isn't. But, like, you got to admit, it's a cool concept. And they were, you know, just like, sure, whatever. But the fact that, yes, one could have been totally immortal for, like, a solid week, at the very least, on 2B2T, due to no fault of your own, that's pretty fucking baller. That's right up there with winning the lottery and then blowing all your money on, like, dumb shit. But hey, at least you had the money at some point. Oh, fuck. Let's just stack that one time. Undo. That's still not enough. Wait, are these distances really not the same? It's not. Ah, no wonder. Okay. I shall manually fill it in then. But yeah, that was a killer story. I'm happy that Andrew had the technical expertise to make that work. Because I know I wouldn't have. Hell, I did. Like, I originally thought it was the Fire Aspect book that did that. And then I tested the Fire Aspect book first. And nothing happened. I was under the impression that you had to have been set on fire from Fire Aspect 32K on one of those old books, and you had to burn to death. And that would do it. And when it didn't, I was like, well, I guess I was lied to. And I just kind of wrote it off. And then Andrew just made it work. Or no, actually it was Mike. Mike fooling around just magically got it to working order. I forget if it was Andrew who hit Mike repeatedly. I want to say it was. And that's what led to an accidental discovery, and boy, how was it. That was something. Let's rotate this 180 and then paste without air. Ooh, I love that. So yeah, it just goes to show that sometimes the most unlikely of accidents can breed some of the most interesting outcomes. Just random things that you would never expect to go together, and that somehow work together, and then you have a video, or you have an international incident, something like that. Hard to say sometimes. Ooh. 12. Oh, fuck. I meant to set that to obsidian. There we go. Oh, hey, Zodiac. I just saw you. Having joined in mid-2020, you didn't know much about some of the earlier exploits. It was awesome to watch. Thank you. I'm so glad somebody enjoyed that. Barely anyone apparently saw the video in question. It's a shame, too, because I feel like that video, while it wasn't amazing, editing-wise, it still puts forward a really interesting story that you won't get anywhere else. You won't get a video like that, or a story like that from Fit. You might get something like that from Fast Vincent. Maybe Sal. Maybe. But a really, like, down-to-earth, this happened, then this happened, then this happened, because I lived it all firsthand. Like, that's something. Well, actually, sorry, I take that back. That's one of those weird, rare history stories that I have about 2B2T that is entirely secondhand, not firsthand. My bad. That is an important distinction. Because I heard all of that happen from Andor himself. And again, I believed him for years and years, but then as people were like, no, Jack, that didn't happen. There's no way. I kind of was like, maybe that wasn't real. But no, they were wrong, and Andor was right. It really did happen that way. He really was immortal. And crazy shit really does happen. It was just an earlier time in the game. Like, you couldn't have replicated that at any other later date because they patched negative health so soon after 1.3. So, like, realistically, there wouldn't have been any way to do it. And so, yeah, that was such an interesting opportunity that it was such a narrow window of time to do it in. You just would not have gotten that kind of an experience anywhere else. Okay. Let's put some streaks on the sides here to sort of catch your eyes. Something like this. 3, bam, 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 bam. Sort of make it look like a circuit board, I guess. I like it. It works. Two. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Okay. Infernity is an interesting archetype in 2014, maybe. It ain't good no more. I hear they gave that archetype support in the Animation Chronicle. Whatever. Good luck making it work. Very likely won't ever be a good deck ever again, I hate to say. Because what Infernity does, Dragon Link can do better. And literally, like every other major archetype that's combo heavy, can basically do the same stuff that Infernity was doing in 2014. Oh well. What happened to Baron Dome? He quit doing 2B2T content. I don't think he cares about the server anymore, which is completely fair. And so he's just... whatever. He's off doing his own thing. Whew. We'll see if he ever bothers to return or not. I feel like I've got something stuck in my nose right now. It's very weird. Like it wants to inflame up. But like it can't make up its mind. So I don't know. My nose is just like all over the place. Yeah, by the time he realized what he could do with it, it was all gone. Yep. We already lost the 2B2T that was. Such a shame, really. Haha, take a shot. I said the phrase. That's not bad. I might just make these walls all solid jet black, at least on the sides, and then just continually snake sea lanterns all around the edges just for that. Looks nice, yeah, thank you, Void Shadow. I think so too. And you've got a sort of town square kind of look here. I don't know. It's not too bad. But sadly, I hate to do this, we've got to part ways for the evening, because I got shit I got to do, and the time I have to do it in is not getting longer, it's getting shorter. Yes, the circuit design is unique, I do like it, but it'll have to remain like this for today. I will bid you all farewell for one more day, and oh, before I forget, let's look at them fancy shaders. Just at a distance, because I know it's going to be bright. Yeah, wow. Still looks good, but like, whew. I don't know. The blue of the sea lantern is really just drowned out by how yellowy bright the light is. Those don't need to be here. Okay. Well, I'm at least happy with how far I managed to take it in just 1 hour. Without having a plan, I got a fair bit done. I mean, you could just continue it like this, all the way up as high as you want. It would probably look fine. So yeah, I'll have to finish this one next episode. Y'all have a good one. Thank y'all for coming out. And I will see y'all tomorrow for Freeform Friday. We'll be doing Octopath Traveler. And, yeah, that'll be it. Octopath has become very interesting. I'm getting closer and closer to the end. Can't wait to see how it ends. And then after Octopath, I might do Final Fantasy VI Pixel Remaster. I'll have to read reviews and see if it's worth my time or not. But that's a ways off yet. Catch y'all later. Take care. Bye.